Thought I would just make a quick video on how to overcome the inexperience objection. So what typically happens after finishing a course or two, when you're all done, now you're going to have to start applying for jobs online. You're going to have to go out and find some clients. And what is going to come up after maybe you DM someone, maybe you reach out to them on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, an email on their website, maybe it's their YouTube channel, something like that. What's going to come up if they agree to meet with you in a Zoom call or over the phone or whatever is, how much experience do you have? That's going to come up. They're going to ask, what type of revenue have you generated for a previous organization? So if you haven't worked for a high ticket closer, like let's just say like Dan Locke, the Sales Mentor Group, Peyton Welch, Taylor Welch, maybe it's Ted McGrath's Message to Millions. There's all kinds of organizations out there, Sales Sniper, Russ Ruffino's Clients on Demand, Grant Cardone's University, Jordan Belford's Straight Line. Did I mention Sonny Lenarduzzi's YouTube Accelerator, Authority Accelerator program? All these organizations have closers, high ticket closers. Dan Locke, I forgot to mention him. Ty Lopez, Jason Capital, the list, it goes on. Dan Pena, Pena, the $1 Trillion Man, they all have inbound closers. So if you're looking to get into the industry of inbound closing, this is just a snapshot. And I was just going through a bulletin board, and there are a ton of opportunities depending which niche that you want to go into. And sometimes you can be picky. Like for me, for example, I like to stick in the area of YouTube. Maybe it's working with an organization that has a presence on YouTube. Maybe they dabble into social media, coaching, consulting, that kind of avenue. I don't really have a desire to get into real estate deals, transactions, um, insurance, life insurance, that kind of stuff. That's not really my interest. I'm more on the side of, if it's coaching, consulting, health and wellness, personal development, that kind of stuff. I love all that. So to circle back, how do you overcome the I don't have any experience? Well, there's a couple things you can do. You could always say, I will work for free. I will sweep the floors. I will clean the toilets, whatever it takes, and work for free. Uh, Most organizations will say, nah, I can't do that. But sometimes there might be an internship. There might be a bit of a training for 2 weeks to just test you out a little bit, see what you're worth without pay. And that's more like a probationary period. And maybe they'll set you up with appointments. Maybe they'll set you up with, calling on prospects that filled out an application and ghosted for whatever reason. They might get you on those at the beginning. You might end up becoming an appointment setter, and then eventually work your way up to an inbound closer. And there's a couple of ways of doing that. You can position yourself in a way that if you were to become a closer for, maybe it's a smaller organization, maybe they're generating 100,000, 200,000, $500,000 a month, and maybe they have a team of sales like 5, 10 guys or something like that. They're small. They're not like hundreds of salespeople. You could ask them to throw you a bone where they give you 10 leads that are legit leads that you can take it off their plate, and then you would call these prospects. And then if you close them, you get 10%. Now, some people might say, well, 10%, that's low. Aren't you supposed to be charging 20, 30, 40, 50%? I think if you're working for an organization and they're going to pay you 50 or 60% commissions, you should run. You should really run, because you have to kind of wonder what their overhead is and how big they are and all this kind of stuff. So I think a reasonable expectation being green would be 10%. And then you could negotiate, after so many closed deals, maybe it's 15%, 20%, whatever. Maybe you can manage a team down the road, a team of 2 or 3 people, um, that kind of stuff. So I say all that because there's a lot of possibility out there. That's all I'm going to say for now. Feeling pretty good about what's going on right now. Feeling a little optimistic, a little bit upbeat. Uh, I have more stories to share, but right now I just wanted to let you guys know that if you are considering taking courses, there are a bunch of them that I mentioned. There's the Sales Mentor, $97. It's pretty cheap. You don't have to take all the stuff like I did, the certification, the coaching, all that kind of stuff. You don't have to do that, especially if you just want to get your feet wet and go through the program and all this stuff. Then you can decide later if you want to upgrade. Or you can go over to a company which I recommend highly, which would be Sales Sniper, and you just look it up on YouTube. And I believe it's $35 Aussie. Not sure how much that converts to US. It ends up being about $40 after the first week, US, I believe, and it's weekly, so you can cancel whenever you feel like it. So if you think you've had enough training, they do a ton of Zoom calls, a ton of role plays in a Zoom call. So you'll see 10, 20, 30 people all on at once, and 2 people will be role playing, and you can take notes and you can join in if it's your turn and all this kind of stuff. And they do this throughout the week, and you can sign up for that as well. That's all part of I believe it's called the Closer's Code. So that's a membership. It's a weekly membership. So like I said, you can cancel anytime. And most people just stick with it because they find it valuable. And that's it. That's it for this video. And hope this helps. If you like this type of content, feel free to like this video, click on the bell so you can get notified anytime I make a new video. And then feel free to comment. I try to read all my comments. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Well, let's be honest, we're a little ways from that. I'm just over 200 subscribers, but I'm on my way to 1,000 subscribers. And you can help by watching this channel, liking, subscribing, clicking on the bell, sharing, all that kind of stuff. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.